Stacy, and I wanted to create this video as a kind of an introduction to this Reiki with Lilli DeCair series that we are going to start publishing. I wanted to give a little bit of a background into how these videos came to be, who Lilli is. You're going to be hearing a couple of voices off camera, so I want to explain who those are, and then just give you an overview of the way that all the videos are going to be formatted, so what you can expect from the entire series. So first off, I'm going to be operating the camera, so this might be one of the only times that you actually see me on camera. So I operate the camera, I edit the videos, I do everything behind the scenes. And Lilli's going to be on camera teaching Reiki. So a little bit about how these videos came to be is about 20-something years ago, back in 1996. I was a college student and I was looking for a mentor, and some serendipity led me to Lilli DeCair, and she taught me Reiki, which I'd never heard of before she taught it to me. And then she mentored me and she taught me lots of things. She taught me medicine wheel journey. She taught me the power of gratitude. She has all sorts of techniques and practices that she engages in, that she helps other people with. And then I went away for 15 years. She's located in Salt Lake, and I moved around the world and lived in lots of different cities, and then came back to Salt Lake and reconnected with Lilli and realized how much she's the positive voice in my head that's been leading me through all of my difficult challenges. So it's kind of a joke now. It's like WWLD, what would Lilli do right now? And so we reconnected, and I was telling her, and people have been telling her for years, you should really write a book, because she has faced so many challenges with laughter and gratitude. She never loses her sense of love. She's a cancer survivor. She's been through all sorts of challenges in her life. She was an orphan in Germany after World War II. So many stories this woman has. And so we told her, you should write a book. And then about 1.5 years ago, she had to have open heart surgery, and there was a really good chance she was going to flatline on the operating table. And so we started talking about, well, if you make it through, how about if I videotape you just sharing the lessons that you've learned so that you don't have to write anything and nobody has to write anything? And she thought that was a good idea. And spoiler alert, she made it through the surgery. And shortly after the surgery, though, she had a stroke, and for a short while really lost the ability to communicate and put her thoughts into words. So as soon as she was healthy enough, we decided we just got to film these videos, and we wanted to start with Lilli's Reiki practice. So a little background into Lilli is that she is a phenomenal teacher. She's taught stress management techniques at the University of Utah. She does tons of non-for-profit work. She's an activist and has been influential in changing laws, raising the minimum marriage age for women in Utah, all sorts of things. And she's also been teaching Reiki for over 30 years. And she's learned Reiki from lots of different master teachers with lots of different lineage. Her primary lineage is Usui Reiki, if you're interested in that. And she consolidated everything she had learned from all these teachers into her own approach to Reiki. And if you were a private client of Lilli's, you would come to her apartment. The first video would just be the first video, well, it is our first video, but the first lesson with her would be an overview of what Reiki is and some of the different master teachers that are out there, how it came to be taught in the US, her own personal lineage. She would teach you the 5 principles of Reiki, which are principles that Reiki practitioners strive to live by. And then she would teach you the first symbol. So in Reiki, in Lilli's Reiki, there are 10 different symbols. So each symbol has its own unique healing power. And each symbol is written and pronounced and drawn out in a very specific way. So in the first lesson, Lilli would introduce you to the first symbol. She would draw it for you. She would have you draw it. She would give you in-depth insight into what the healing powers of the Reiki symbol are. Then she would have her students go away for at least a week. For me, she had me go for 2 weeks because she wanted me to work with the symbol a lot independently before I moved on. So she would have students go away for a week or two, and your homework is to really work with the symbol, to use it almost as a mantra, and notice if things shift in your life, or if your mind shifts, your outlook shifts. Looking for shifts and new insights and awarenesses about the meaning of the symbol for you personally. So I think something that really makes her unique as a teacher is that she offers what she knows, but she is also equally as interested in hearing back from you what your experience is working with the symbol, because you might have a different experience or new insights into the power of the symbol that had never occurred to her or hadn't been revealed to her. So you go away, you work with the symbol. In the next lesson with Lilli, you actually review the symbol and you now teach it back to her, and you draw it for her and you pronounce it and you write it out. And then you tell her, this is what I think the healing power of this symbol is. This is what you told me. This is how I've been working with it. These are the images and thoughts that have come to me as I've worked with it. And working with it is primarily initially working with it on yourself, giving yourself Reiki, giving plants or animals Reiki. And she'll talk through all of this in depth in all the videos that are upcoming. And then she performs what's called an attunement. And an attunement is a loosely could be described as a little ceremony where she checks that you are in tune with this symbol, the meaning of it. You've really taken it in deeply, you resonate with it, and you're now ready to move on to the next symbol. So she does the attunement, and then she teaches the next symbol. Then you go away for a week, come back, you review the symbol, get an attunement, learn another symbol, come back in your next session, and there's about 10 sessions total. So as Lilli and I were brainstorming about how do we create the experience of having sessions with Lilli through videos, we decided that we needed to find someone who wanted to learn Reiki to stand in as proxy for a student. So my older sister wanted to learn Reiki from Lilli. Her name is Lisa. So Lisa is off camera with me. Lilli is teaching Reiki to Lisa for the first time. And then there's a Q&A afterwards where Lisa gets to ask all the questions that someone who has no familiarity with Reiki, has never done it before, might ask. And then sometimes I'll provide my own insights or perspectives working with it. Lilli has me at times stepping in as kind of an assistant teacher. She wanted me to be engaged with my own practice in that way and take the next step in my own evolution as a Reiki master. And so sometimes you will hear me off camera offering insights. You'll hear Lisa as the student off camera, but it will be Lilli on camera that's really teaching. Until the final video, week 10, where Lilli and Lisa will be on camera, and then Lilli is going to attune Lisa on camera to the final symbol in the whole Reiki series so that you can see what it actually looks like when an attunement is given. So as I was editing all of our videos, I realized that viewers might not want to watch a whole review of the symbols that came before and the principles, and Lilli had Lisa go through every single symbol she'd learned up until that point, reviewing them and going through all the principles again. And so I created the review as a separate video that if you want to go and review the symbols, you can absolutely watch that video. I also created the attunement as a separate video. So if you want to hear Lisa being attuned, you can watch that. The preface I would give for that is that the attunement is happening off camera. So Lilli is guiding me through it, and I'm the one attuning Lisa off camera. So you'll hear my voice, you'll see Lilli, we'll talk you through all the steps that we're doing, but it won't be until week 10 that you will actually see what an attunement looks like as Lilli is giving it. So the review and the attunement will often be a separate video, and then there will be one complete comprehensive video that's just learning the new symbol. Another thing just to be aware of is I didn't include every week's Reiki review and every week's attunement. I just found the ones that I thought had really new information that might be useful or interesting to viewers. And those are separate videos that will be launched alongside learning the new symbol. So that's a little bit of an overview of this whole series. I've also created a video that just shows me giving Reiki to myself. We weren't able to organize where viewers could watch Lilli giving someone Reiki as of yet. So I wanted to create a separate video where you could see what it looks like. All of these videos are an offering. They're a jumping off point. Different Reiki masters teach Reiki slightly differently and sometimes intuit their own meanings, which they offer. So this is one option. It's a way to step into it or to refresh your memory, see how you engage with it. If you have any questions or comments, please do leave us a question or comment. We'll either videotape our response or we'll type out a response to you. And I think the final thing to say really is that Lilli is doing all of this for free. Usually it would cost a tremendous amount of money to be trained in Reiki. If you want to donate to her, I've created a link for GoFundMe that I'll put in the summary of this video. Additionally, if you want to reach out to Lilli personally and maybe you want to book a session with her, or maybe you would like her to attune you, she also teaches tons of different kinds of modalities, which we're hopefully going to be creating videos around. I've included her email address also in the description of this video. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoy this series. We're going to be publishing one video every week, and then eventually it'll all just be there and you'll find it when you find it, and maybe they're already all up there and you're coming to us a little bit later than when we published everything. Namaste.